Hi guys, today we're going to be marbling Easter eggs using nail polish. It's a ton of fun, but you do need to make sure you ask your mom if you can do it beforehand, especially if you're going to use her nail polish. So you need fun containers of nail polish. You can use a regular plastic egg that you put candy in, or you can use the little plastic ones that I decorate with. If you're going to use a little egg, you need something to support it. I'm using an O-ring. And I also made this little stick. It's a bamboo skewer. I just broke it so that it was angled and wrapped a piece of tape around the bottom, and I'll show you why in a minute. Also make sure you are working on a smooth surface that has been protected. You're going to need a container with some room temperature water in it. You don't want it to be cold because the nail polish will congeal too fast, but it doesn't need to be warm either. So what you're going to do is mix your nail polish first, and then you're going to decide what colors you want, and you're just going to pour a little bit on the surface of the water. I usually use 3. You could do 2. You probably don't want to do too many more beyond that. Next, what I'm going to do is swirl the nail polish together. Don't mix it. You don't want to turn all the colors into the same color, but generally make some interesting lines on it. Now, if you're going to use a plastic egg that you can put candy in, make sure you break it in half first because it's going to be faster that way. And you're going to take your egg and you're going to gently dip it into your nail polish. Do not put it all the way in, mostly because you don't want to get nail polish all over your hands. Put it aside to dry and do the other half. After the nail polish dries, you can wipe the extra water off of your egg and put the 2 sides back together again. I'm going to put that over here. Now notice I have some leftover nail polish in my container. I don't want to use that, so I'm just going to take a paper towel and wipe it all off. You'll see that it's forming a thin film on the surface so that when you wipe it up, your water will be perfectly clean again. All right, let me choose some different colors. This time I'm going to do a yellow egg, so I'm going to use some shiny blue and some pink. This time I think I'll just do those 2 colors. They look really good together. And again, I'm going to swirl it gently. That's the marbling part. You don't want to mix it up, like I said. You just want to give the lines an interesting texture. Now this time I'm using the egg and it has a little hole in the bottom. So I'm sticking my skewer in the egg so that I can do the entire egg at one point. If you don't have a skewer, then you're going to have to dip half the egg, let it dry, and then dip the other half. So because I have the skewer, I'm going to put it in, and then I'm going to gently roll the egg, or not so gently, and it's going to come up. If you missed a spot, just dip it again, and it's going to come up with a beautiful marbled pattern on it. And that's why I have my little O-ring, so I can put the egg right there and let it dry just a little bit. It might make a small mark on your egg, but that doesn't matter. So we have had a lot of fun all week making all different sorts of eggs. And these are just some ideas. Just Google egg designs. You're going to see hundreds of different things to do. If you're done making your eggs and you did make a little yarn bowl last week, you can display all of your beautiful eggs in it for this upcoming week. I hope you had as much fun doing the eggs as I did, and I will see you next week. Bye.